the hemorrhaging movement. My generation, my movement is the hemorrhaging woman. A mouse-eaten cushion, termite terminated but still wooden. I see good every elder has done, megatons of outcomes, Sabbath economic incomes, granddaughters and grandsons, superstars who overcome and don't get overrun. And then there's me and my crew, kid-like, coffee still trying to brew, siphoned out through and through, an overworked shoe that blew out, an overcooked burnt up stew, bankrupt before we even paid our dues. The ones left self-searching among the who's who's. And then I noticed that we're all, young and old, the hemorrhaging woman manifestation, unable to stop the liminality of menstruation, incapable of working the 2.0's gestation. We are all body parts of a movement that struggles to move, paralyzed mid-action of something to prove in the amputation zeitgeist of move or be removed. But hasn't that always been her story? For 2,000 years, changed from gory into glory, a waveless calm that started out as stormy. And isn't it ours too? Sick and healed, inner beings sealed and then revealed, peeled open and yet protected by a shield. What is a hemorrhage if not two things? Fighting like boxers in a ring, sinner and saint, winner and ain't, rejected and claimed, blamed and then unashamed, constrained and yet sustained. We've been centered from death's edge, tempered although discouraged, remembered despite the hemorrhage. So even if we again begin to bow and bleed, and our speed slows to still, and our words wind to nil, and even if the loss could kill, and we wane in our will, let's not forget that the once hemorrhaging woman is the healed lady, and the bleeding movement is a speeding improvement, and that God's kairos, in that we will be filled and the wrongfully ruined will be rebuilt, because the Lord sees the sparrow and challenges the pharaohs. The Spirit sits in silence and the echoes of ghettos. So if you're in the depth or the shallows with the minnows, or in a wide open field or the boulder's narrows, remember we're woven into the fabric of tales, both ancient, today, and tomorrow. Our pains from the race, covered in the gauze of grace, stitched with threads of embrace, turn from sorrow to borrow the light of a promised tomorrow, where racism is dead, where every tear shed, every hate-based fear spread becomes the seedbed for hope to sprout and spread. In this movement of Sabbath's economy, we move past hypocrisy to honesty in equality, finding not just survival but revival, a testament to the undying Spirit without limit, investing in our resting until we forget the neglecting and rejecting that brought us fraught to the fallow shadows of midnight. So bright, we each and all reach an arrival at dawn, where every heart, once hemorrhaging, now beats in symphony, forgetting empire's tyranny, echoing the victory of a love that binds every wound and sees beyond the tomb. For we are the hemorrhaging turned healers, the dreamers and feelers, refugees now strongly rooted like cedars, a forest united in the basileia of the one who outlives regimes, makes us plants, not machines. Jesus Christ who redeems us, the architect of dreams that frees us. So let us march, peaceful in a world of combatants, virtues in a world of polarizing commandments, not just as fragments, but as a mosaic of light. where every shard of our brokenness becomes a testament to our fight and our flight towards that infinite height where we, the once hemorrhaging woman, emerge whole, embraced and held tight in the warmth of divine sight as the encouraging, serving, nourishing, flourishing, forgiving, giving, living lady. Our Lady of Perpetual Movement, we are grateful to be part of this movement. Our Mother who art in heaven and who is here and in whose body we are part, we thank thee for remembering us. In a world of minus, thank you for the plus. In a world of sickly, thank you for immunity. In a world of segmented hearts sold for parts, you bring and bind us in beauty. And in our common unity, we find the strength of opportunity. And in our scars, a story painting the skies to forget smog-filled lies with the colors of our collective glory. You took my profound hemorrhage and made it the preface to the most glorious restoration. You took my pause and made it a preparation. You took what both the elders and I thought was an end and made it the beginning of a new and luminous generation. And all the people said, Amen and Amen.